the race in its place, because safety wins.
It's Meek against McHale, two of the hot young guns in Rally Ireland in 2007. Now they'll head off in different directions. Away they go. A magnificent start. High octane action for the next 45 minutes or so here at Stormont. So it's Meek against McHale, two highly talented drivers. Meek, of course, driving the Subaru Impreza. Gareth McHale in that Ford Focus WRC, around 300 brake horsepower at their disposal. Now, one of these drivers will set the benchmark. And John, I suppose, around this special stage here at Stormont, this is the opportunity for one of the young Irish drivers to really put it up to the best in the world.
Top of your screen, it's Gareth McHale. Bottom of your screen, it is Chris Meek. The first part of the special stage went up towards the Parliament buildings, then under the Korea Bridge, and then down the ramp once again before they turn to the left-hand side and head basically out of the spectator side. Then they will come back into our position once again, up and over the Korea Bridge and down towards the finish as well. But as we've been saying, this is all part of the rally. It's not the stage will determine the rally by any stretch of the imagination, but they want to set a decent time here, and the first man to set a decent time looks like it's going to be Chris Meek.
Yeah, Meek over the bridge and heading up the shorter part of this course now. So the gauntlet has been thrown down by Chris Meek, but McHale going extremely well in that Focus WRC also. They've got to keep it clean and tidy around here. It's a very, very narrow circuit, and we do expect to see a few of those bollards moved during the evening's action.
Yeah, Chris Meek is now coming under the bridge, and it looks like he's got the advantage because it's McHale who's going to actually come up and cross over the bridge, and it's Meek who's stopped the clock at 1 minute 31.8, and that's not a great time for McHale. He'd be disappointed with that. 1:37 for him, Gareth McHale, but it certainly was a good time.
These are the superstars of world rallying right now. Sebastian Loeb, they call him the Michael Schumacher of rallying, and that name is quite justified. World champion 2004, world champion 2005, yes, world champion 2006. He's currently just 4 points adrift of Gronholm there, who's nearest camera, and away they go. Now these guys, no matter what's at stake, there is never any holding back. You'll see the very tidy style of the C4 there of Sebastian Loeb, whereas Marcus Gronholm, he likes to sling it around just a little bit more, but it looks like Loeb has got off to a brilliant start to this circuit.
And you know what, Peter, if neither of these drivers beat Chris Meek, Meek looks like he's going to win this stage, because we're dead into the Group N and the production drivers. This is the last of the really heavy hitters in the WRC cars. At that time to beat 1:31.8. Could we have an Irish driver leading at the end of day one of Rally Ireland? But you'll never know with these two. These are the two best in the world.
They certainly are, and just look at the driving style and the contrast in style. Absolutely magnificent control. He really is such a tidy but yet fast and efficient driver, Sebastian Loeb. That's why he is and has been the best in the world over the last few seasons. He's also a former world junior champion, but he really is immensely talented. But let's not underestimate Marcus Gronholm. He knows the title is at stake this weekend. He could very well win it in Sligo on Sunday, and that's what he has come here to do. He wants to win Rally Ireland, but look at Loeb go in that C4.
Yeah, both drivers have been here this year. Gronholm won Galway, the International, in the early part of the year. The Citroen on the bottom of your screen, driven by Sebastian Loeb, won in Donegal. Also won the Cork 20 recently. The time to beat, 1:31.8. They're coming up to the finish line now, up and under the Korea Bridge. These are the best two in the world. Have they beaten the time of Chris Meek?
Looks like Gronholm has it. Marcus Gronholm does it. A magnificent effort by Gronholm, 1:30.8. And Loeb, well, look at that time. Just marginally faster than Chris Meek at 1:31.7. 1:31.7 for Loeb, whereas Meek's time was 1:31.8. And at the very end, although we still have cars to come from the Group N class, but as far as the WRC drivers are concerned, Marcus Gronholm draws first blood here as he beats Sebastian Loeb by just 9/10 of a second. And let's keep in mind once again, John, that down at Rally New Zealand, well, it was just 3/10 between them at the end of the entire rally.
That was an amazing, amazing rally. I saw the other day actually in replay. It was a fantastic rally. 0.3 of a second, as you say, between those two drivers. And, well, Chris Meek, I think at the start, he would have bitten your hand off if he was third place at the end of the opening stage. But It's Gronholm who leads Loeb, and we have 2 more drivers now in the start gate.
Chris Meek, a huge evening for the Northern Irish driver as he goes 3rd fastest. Chris Atkinson in 4th. Petter Solberg, exciting as always there, in 5th place in the Subaru. Then it was Jari Matti Latvala in 6th position. Mikko Hirvonen came home in 7th position.
Keep the race in its place, because safety wins. The World Rally Championship on RTE in association with the Road Safety Authority.